Hello everyone. So today we will be learning about the constructor. So constructor in a programming. So what is constructor? Constructor is nothing but a special member of Java or a special method of a Java which having a same name as a class name. So we will be learning a constructor in a Java. So as it says, it is a special member of Java or it is a special method in a Java. So which has a class name, same name as a class name. So constructor name will be same as a class name. It does not contains return type. It should be non-static in nature. Non-static as in it will be not prefixed with the static, so it is a non-static. Constructor is mandatory for each and every class. If programmer fails to add constructor and compiler will add default constructor, that is no argument constructor. So this means like when if programmer fails to or forgets to add the constructor by themselves, so compiler will defaultly add the constructor, and that constructor is nothing but a no argument constructor. So what is the purpose of the constructor? Will load all non-static members inside the object. It is also used for some startup statement while creating object. It is also used for initializing the instance variable. So this is the purpose for creating the constructor. How to create the constructor? So for creating the constructor, as we discussed before, we will use the class name for creating the constructor. So here we can see this is class fruit, and here fruit is the constructor which is the same name as a class name. So this is how we make a constructor. So this is the object constructor we say, and this is how compiler internally makes the constructor. So there are two types of constructor. First one is no argument constructor, and second one is parameterized constructor. So what is no argument constructor? It is having a same name as a class name which doesn't contain any formal arguments is known as a no argument constructor. So any constructor which does not have a formal arguments is nothing but a non argument constructor. Let us understand through one example no argument constructor. So here like we have a class A, and in this class we have a constructor with the name A, so same name as a class name, and then a parenthesis, and whatever we have to load the instruction we will write the code here. So this is how we make the no argument constructor. There is a note we should be no argument constructor can be created either by a compiler or a programmer. As we discussed, it can be created default by compiler, or we can create by ourselves, we who are programmers. Now let us understand what is parameterized constructor. A constructor which contains formal argument is known as a parameterized constructor. So this is completely opposite to this. Like this constructor is nothing but which will have the formal arguments or the parameters. So let us understand through an example. A class A, then in class A we have a constructor with name A, and in this we have a formal argument as int A. And we are printing this A over here, and we are closing the constructor and we are closing the class. So this way we can write a parameterized constructor. And there is one more example, class B, then B is a constructor over here, and we pass two arguments int A double B, and we add them and we print that. So this is how it works, and this is all was about the constructor topic. I hope you understood. Thank you.